guys, welcome back. It's Karen here from Sustainably Chic, and today I'm just going to do a review of the Creuset 3.5 Braiser. The reason why I'm doing the video is because before I purchased the Braiser from Creuset, I went on YouTube to try and find out if someone had done a review, to see how they liked it, what they thought of it, and I couldn't find, well, I did find some reviews, but most of them were done by chefs, and I kind of wanted just the ordinary, everyday person who was going to use their Braiser and who'd been looking at it for a little while, so I could figure out if I liked it the way that they liked it or what have you, or just to see what their opinions and thoughts were on it before I purchased it. Well, I purchased my Creuset Braiser in August of last year, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about why I did. So I've had a love relationship with Creuset for a long time. While living overseas, that's when I found out about the brand. You could find Creuset pods, skillets, everything, even at flea markets. So they have I learned that they have a long life, and they're very durable, very well made, and if you like cooking like I do, when you purchase your items, you want them to last for a while. And believe me, I've gone through my fair share of, all the little box sets and everything, and after a while I just got tired of repurchasing the same item over and over again. So I just decided that I was going to, I decided last year, 2019, I started just looking at the Braisers because I wanted something with a lid. Dual, it could go into the oven, I could cook with it on the stove. I wanted a lid for it. So I was just reading up on it and looking at it ever since 2019. And if you're like me, I'm one of those people, I don't buy something right away. I take my time with it, try to understand it first, see if I think I might really like it, and if I want to pay that kind of money for it. So I'll just give you my unprofessional opinion about the Braiser today. So the Creuset Braiser that I have is in the color Artichoke. It's the size 3.5 quarts, so it can serve 3 to 4 people, but I believe that you can actually, out of it, you could actually have 6 servings. So I can serve 3 to 4 people with it and still have leftovers for lunch the next day. So on the website, you'll see that it says 3 to 4 people, and I think that's on average, but depending on your serving sizes or whatnot, you can actually serve 5 to 6 people with the 3.5 quart Braiser. Okay, and like I said, mine's an Artichoke. Okay, so this is the Creuset Color Artichoke 3.5 quart Braiser. And even with the lid, it can go in the oven. And the lid sits tightly on it, so it's super heavy, and you see the enamel coating, and you're able to see how big it is. So that's not that my hand makes any difference, but you can see how big it is here. Also, the handles aren't going anywhere because the handles are welded onto the skillet itself. Like I said, you have the enamel coating, and underneath you have cast iron. It's pretty heavy. And then you have the cast iron. You have the seal on the back of it as well. And the color of it holds up really well. Just nice to look at as well. Really heavy. And I'll just show you putting it back on. When I'm looking down, it's because I am looking at my notes. But anyway, so you can put this in the dishwasher, but I prefer to hand wash, and that's the recommended way to clean it. In the oven, it can go up to 500 degrees in temperature. You can also use your Braiser on the grill. So if you want to grill in it or put your cast iron, so long as it doesn't exceed the heat limit. When you're cooking with your Braiser, use rubber or wood spatulas. Anything other than that, if it's damaged, and you send it back to Le Creuset, they will not replace it or fix it if you used anything other than wood or rubber. Le Creuset has it's a wide, shallow base that allows you to cook in a single layer. So all your food can be cooked evenly. And with the lid helps keep all of your contents warm and evenly heated even when you take it off the eye. And I've done that several times. The pros of the cast iron braiser, the Le Creuset cast iron braiser, one is the enamel coating so that you can see what it is that you're cooking, as opposed to when you buy a cast iron skillet. And most of the cast iron skillets that I have don't come with a lid. But the ones that do is really heavy. This is heavy too, so you're not going to get away from the weight of it. But at least you can see all of the contents that you're cooking. The other thing is it's non-stick. And then all of your food will cook evenly because of the wide single layer spacing that they have in the Le Creuset braiser, and the lid maintains the heat. So those are the pros that I was listing. The cons, however, is the price. I would say the price is the biggest negative. The price of the Le Creuset 3.5 quart braiser is $350. However, in August, around August timeframe, I was able to just happenstance, a store called Sur La Table had a huge sign that they were going out of business. So we went in there. There was no line, thankfully, and the braiser was there. So the artichoke wasn't the color of my choice, but it was at the price. So on that day, the cost of the 3.5 quart braiser, because Sur La Table was going out of business, was $250, whereas normally, was it $250? No, it was $225. It was $225 on that day. So a huge discount because the store was going out of business. But regularly, the 3.5 braiser size is $350. The counterparts are the Cuisinart, and you could find a lot of cast iron skillets or cast iron braisers that are this size, 3.5. They may or may not have a lid with them, but you can find them, and most certainly you can use that on the grill as well. And then, and the other con that I believe is that not everything is under warranty. So you have to read the fine print. Le Creuset, if you purchase a Le Creuset anything, pot, skillet, tea kettle, or what have you, outside of the Le Creuset stores or stores that it's affiliated with, they won't insure it. It's not covered under the full warranty. So be sure that when you purchase your Le Creuset item, if you want the full warranty, purchase it from a Le Creuset approved dealer, or just go to lecreuset.com and purchase your item. Yeah, it's so much worth it. Remember, if you do anything to damage it, i.e. use anything other than wood or rubber spatulas, and you damage the inside, they will not repair it. So you don't have to baby it, but be careful what you're using inside of it. But other than that, I think it's a great skillet. Like I said, I've had it since August, and I use it probably 3 times a week. And I use it in place a lot of times, or in tandem with my cast iron skillets. Or I just use it in the place of it because I could put the lid on top and it will continue cooking, or continue the convection, the heating throughout, even when we have a gas stove, even when the eye is off. So that's it. I just wanted to do this little review today because I would have loved to see a review for this before I purchased it. So I hope you found that helpful, and I hope to do a few more of these, or more of these on our channel, because I think it's really helpful. yeah, and yeah, I have a lot more that I can do. I'm always reading about these things. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.